Alright, I do not know what's causing these disconnects. I'm hoping Twitch at least keeps it all together as one video. It would make my life easier. We got the game minimized right now though, since I'm watching my channel page just to make sure things are actually moving. Okay, yes. Alright. I haven't read the run per transmitter in a while. Transmutations. 1 point for Arcane Resurrection spell. It's increased by 2. Could be interesting. It's a nature mage, dude. Okay, swaps to the druid spell list. So use intelligence. I think this is also new. Is that all it does? Well, interesting that it exists. Since there's that, and then the unlettered Arcanist for using the witch spell list and having it familiar. Um, so I think I might just play a regular Arcanist though. Let's see. Arcanist exploits. Oh, that's probably the. Okay, so I'm picking an exploit. There's a holy water jet. That's actually new to me. Holy water, 3-foot line deals damage equal to D8 plus your charisma modifier plus an additional D8 for retails beyond first. Effect. It's actually not bad. Gosh. 1 point from reservoir for +2 natural armor bonus to AC. DRN slashing ran is equal to your charisma modifier for 1 minute per arcanist level. Amplification spells and abilities. That's actually pretty good. Wow. Okay. So you can upgrade it Force 1. Actually, I don't remember what Force Strike even does. Okay, it's basically just a single missile for magic missile. I forgot about Armored Mask. Does Shield of Faith increase by 2? 2. Okay. Oh, I forgot it increases with level too. Alright. Armored Mask is a pretty good one to get at some point. temporary hit points, level plus charisma modifier. Alright. Well, always a big fan of potent magic. Kitsune, and a keen Kitsune this time. Does I need intelligence? Background selection. I did Arcane Scholar previously. To get Scribe Scrolls, since I don't believe Arcanist comes with it like Wizard does. I think it, yeah, it would have for the last one too. Okay. Honestly, my build will probably be very similar, except with Intelligence Current and Charisma swapped. I took a screenshot previously, I just need to bring it back up. So I can remember. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Just about. So we have to go to 20. Oh, it's 22 because of the headband of Charisma. That's right, okay. So starting at 20, 15. And yeah, okay, cool. Intelligence. Next, and skills. I've got 5 points. 2, 3, 4. And I want at least one in use Master Device so I can use other scrolls and such. May or may not increase that. I might do Perception as I go. Don't know yet. And my first level feat. Your chance to. No. It really wants you to take Arcane Armor training. Oh, I need to see. Okay, so Arcane Spirit is not Magic Deceiver specific. I was curious if it was because it's very themed for it. But, I mean, they might have made it because of it at the same time. Is Arcane's Reservoir also a swift action? Oops. Okay, it's a free action whenever you cast an Arcanist spell. And if you do, you can choose whether you choose to increase your cast level by 1 or increase the DC by 1. Now we're the 1 point further and given. I'm kind of considering taking Arcane Spirit again and just working on my persuasion. Like that could be really good. I mean, extra Arcanist Exploit is always pretty great. There are a pretty good amount of really good ones. Persuasion, Perception. For that skill. Wait, is that the same as? Deceitful? Oh, Persuasion and Trickery is deceitful. Oh, I think my cat is trying to get in. I'm gonna let her in. Hi. Alright, I gotta close the door with you in here, though, because I'm making noise. Hey. Okay. No, no, no. Do you want to leave again right away? Is that what you're trying to tell me? No? Okay. Let's see. Good as my. I do have decent charisma, and it's gonna get better pretty soon. Yeah, instead of going to perception, I might go into persuasion and take magic focus. Or not magic focus, arcane spirit. I think that'll be good. Bluff check against their perception. Sea check to minus ability and saving throws made to resist the next spell you cast, and that's. I mean, I guess it's a penalty, so. Yeah, I shouldn't have issues with it stacking with the increased DC. Alright, I've got lots of scrolls of Mage Armor and Magic Missile, and I think at least one of Shield, so I don't need to actually learn those from here. I think I have one of Burning Hands, too. Um, so I think I want Snowball. I don't even remember what Flare did. I think it dazzled? Yeah. Mm. Grease. Grease is nice. Man, I forgot you get so many at, at level 1. Yeah, I'll just not worry about the fact that I already have scrolls and just... Shield, although... I don't think I'm gonna take Mage Armor, because I think I'm going to take um, that exploit that does it, because that seems great. Incendiary runes. Oh, this was the set them on fire one. Don't really need it, but it is kind of cool. Next, deity, Apsu, alignment, neutral good. And we'll go to all the appearance stuff again. Really should have saved a screenshot of all these sliders so I could do that faster. I think I chose this icon. Yeah. Didn't do tattoos. Yeah, like these were something like this. 6113. I guess it's not the worst if I get the clothing colors wrong, since that I'm pretty sure that is changeable just from the character menu. I think it was the far right face I liked. It is 8 face I like, but that one's actually not bad either. Yeah, I think it was this one. I never even looked at scars, although it's not an option on my other forms, so I think I'll. Oh, whoops. I guess it's conceivable that a scar I have in both forms is covered by the fur in my fox form, but was this hairstyle that I like, and then I want to match that to my fur color. Did I actually choose the portrait? Yeah, okay. For some reason I didn't remember doing it. Was it? Yeah, it was this one. Oh, I didn't change my skin color. I did this one.
You should have run.
What's that glitter?
No contest. Let us be careful.
This doesn't suit me. We cannot be defeated. Hold on. Just a little more. Stand with me. I stand ready.
Wait, that's Erebus voice. I never noticed that before.
We won't falter.
I feel faint. I failed. My skills exceed yours.
I think I did this for the date before. I'm pretty sure I randomized the day of the month, and I do not remember. Alright. Completed the difficult part. Oh, I guess I got an extra one for, Oh, you know what? I think the amount you get per level varies because they cut down the skills list. But we'll see. If I need to change it, I will. Alright, more level 1 spells. I suppose what would I want to make scrolls of is the question here. Actually, I wouldn't mind learning Expeditious Retreat. I did actually want to experiment with Stunning Barrier to see how I like it. Let's see, I really like Dimensional Slide. Okay, yeah, the skill set, I've got 5 now. Limerick Mask is a major one for staying alive. Shadow Veil again? Oh, right, okay. Oh, that's right. I read this earlier and totally forgot. There is actually benefit to knowing Mage Armor along with it because it gets buffed. Did I? I haven't chosen spells yet, so okay. I don't remember if I chose Mage Armor since leveling or releveling or not. I'll go into Persuasion. Three. Um, hmm. If extra reservoir actually increased the starting amount per day, that I would definitely take it. I think I'll go ahead and do spell penetration because I am already running into things with spell resistance, and it will only be more as time goes on. Let's work on crossbows. Oh, it does. Okay. Hurricane bow. I think it's a cool spell. Oh, I did not take Mage Armor, so maybe that. Um, so Mage Armor. This is personal. It is. That's actually one of the spells that would be really good with Brown for Transmuter. Like feature to turn a personal range spell into a touch range one. Although there is a ranger companion who I'll get later. Um, who can just learn it herself, who will kind of become my archer, so it's not a huge deal. Do, do I care about Vanish? Okay, I really don't actually. Man, there's not magic weapon. Actually, that's can potentially be pretty nice. There's another. Okay, and one more level. But I get second level spells here. Hmm. Normally I'd go right for my main stat. Charisma being higher is actually going to affect a few things. Not a ton though. I'm gonna fail one of those persuasion checks by one and I'll regret it. Honestly, since I'm using that, like, alternating point for persuasion, I wonder if I should alternate between one of my lures and that. That's... Yeah, I think it's fine. Oh, 1 lucky million is that? Alright, that's good to know. I don't remember. Right, okay. Alright. Depending on here, I would care to... Actually, since Acid Splash isn't affected by spell resistance, seems like the one to put there. I guess I should prepare my spells. Alright, let's see. Oh, let's look at my inventory of scrolls real quick. Let's see. Got more slots now, at least. I'm fairly sure. Let's see, at the moment shield is going to be adding more than mage armor is for me, and I'm kind of picking between them because of how many I can prepare. I think I want to do grease. Let's put it here. Shield, because shield combined with the mage armor uh, exploit. It's really nice. And yeah, actually I like magic sleeping there, I think. Actually, how many slots do I have? It normally would say right there, but 4. So maybe with 2. Yeah, I think I'll stick with that. And then glitter dust here. Well, not very many spells at once for now, but that's fine. Alright. Oh, there's Ulbrich right over there. I want to, actually, so I don't forget, I have talked to Ember. I don't remember if she has a quest she gives right away. The elf in front of you is young, still an adolescent by the standards of their long-lived folk. A childish, carefree smile plays on her face, and her wandering eyes linger on you for just a moment before darting off again into the distance. Terrible scars cover her body, and a few of her fingers are missing. A crow sits on her shoulder, observing you with its clever black eyes. Tell me about yourself. Well, they call me Ember. I used to live in the River City, and now I walk with you. That's my story. Canopus. Okay. Let's see. You're always so cheerful. How do you manage to remain so hopeful when we're surrounded by such horror? Hope? She tilts her head and continues with a smile. No, no. Hope is a lie. What should we hope for? This world is in the hands of the demons. The gods can't help. Or they don't want to. Or they forgot about us altogether. The people know they're about to be eaten by demons, but still they quarrel with each other, and fight and steal. There's no hope. Only us. We'll have to win without hope. It will be hard. The entire abyss is against us. We can only win by some miracle, which means we'll have to make one happen. What other choice do we have? We'll work a miracle and win, because we have to. The elf smiles broadly and nods to herself. So go. Actually, I haven't spoken with Darren yet either. I think he does have a quest. The Defender's Heart is a splendid choice for a Crusade's outpost. The very sight of these walls brings back fond memories of drinks and revels. The drinks were really good, by the way. May I ask you a few personal questions? You can try. I've heard of weird stories about that tragedy that befell your family. I hope you don't feel obliged to offer me your insincere condolences on this unfortunate occasion. My whole family, my entire noble line, they all died, and demons are to blame. It's not like I actually loved any of my relatives except for my mother, but what's gone is gone. The family crypts are full of corpses, all covered in dust and the shadows of the past. What do you cherish most in life? There are far too many things that I cherish to fit them all into a single conversation. Believe it or not, but I might be one of the most life-loving people you've ever known. Darren smiles, his eyes are gleaming with something different from his usual impudence and irony. There's a dreamy air about him all of a sudden. I rarely meet anyone who embraces the joys of living as enthusiastically as myself. There are so many exciting and beautiful things in the world, it should be illegal to waste your time on anything you do not enjoy. And I am not afraid to repeat that to anyone's face, should it be Discari and his demonic herd, or Iomade the Lightbringer herself. What do you hate the most? The feeling of helplessness, the lack of control over my own life. Darren replies without thinking, then he adds with obvious sarcasm. And onion rings, of course. I'd murder the person who came up with those abominations. Oh, come on, Darren. You don't seem especially keen on helping people, but your knowledge of healing is truly impressive. What prompted your interest in that? Ah, if you really want to try out everything life has to offer, you also have to understand how to deal with the consequences. And I'm not talking about a simple hangover, mind you. Do you enjoy being mean to everyone? Yes. Here I thought you were hurling insults at people purely by accident. Darren laughs. This time his smile is surprisingly soft. I like your way with words. What did you expect me to say if I wanted to make a good impression? Something along the lines of, I'm not mean, I'm just being honest with myself and everyone else. That's what people use as an excuse when they want to keep up their saccharine facade while still saying whatever nasty little thoughts spring to mind. That is not what I do. I have no hidden agenda. I'm just as much of an insufferable prick as I seem to be. Some people are simply begging for a good dose of mockery, so who am I to deny them? I don't give a damn if anyone holds a grudge against me, which is why I don't even try to avoid it. I think I'll ask about stories later. I have no more questions. What made you join my party after all? You mean instead of carousing far away from Canabras with a small army of mercenaries to protect me? I will get to that. You see, when you appeared at my door out of nowhere, awash with bravery and heroism, and started tossing demons around like ragdolls, I thought that your company might be more exciting than my usual crowd of sycophantic hangers-on. You seemed competent and mysterious at the same time, so I decided that a little demon hunting wouldn't hurt, especially with such an intriguing entourage. That party had been growing staler with every passing second anyway. Okay, to be fair, Darren, you literally exploded one of them when I got there. Or when they got there. Needless to say, I'm not here for long. I shall return to the capital, or even one of my country estates as soon as we reclaim the city. Crusades, bellowing commanders, row upon row of identical tents. This is not the life for me. But I will certainly remember you and our adventures together. For a week, or perhaps even longer than that. I should go. Goodbye. Okay, I have never talked to Ulbrich because his content came out after the last time I played, so I'm actually going to see his whole dialogue. Oh, hey there. Just the last I wanted to talk to. To your health, by the way. Rick sips from his beer mug. I asked around about this here city, about the whole hubbub. Who you lot are fighting and why. The more I hear, the less I understand. I've forgotten how he sounded. I need to get another voice cutscene with him. So you weren't lying about Canabers and the demons invading? Everyone, from the tavern keeper to a knight, is giving me the same hokum. They all say Sartorius was burned to the ground by a bunch of Ogolins 100 years ago. Canabras, what god's forsaken village the size of a pig snout, was turned into this massive fortress to defend against them. Which means I must have slept for 100 years and didn't notice a thing. So what am I to make of this? Am I the barmy one, or is it everyone else? Or maybe we've all been bewitched by the Fae and are living in the yarn they're spinning? Talk about a doozy. Well, I want to ask you something. I want to ask you a lot of things. Oh, that's right, I had a question of my own to ask you. Explain to me plain and simple. Back when we first met, what was that all about? How did I end up in that fortress with all the books? Why did I wake up right when you came? This is horse feathers. Happens to me all the time. I can take what's up that Griffin starting a little bit. I don't know as much about all this as you do. Mysteries upon mysteries. But someone has to know, right? Someone got me into this mess, and when I learn who it is, oh, they won't be too happy. Right, so what was it you wanted to ask about? Oh, tell me about your homeland. I'll tell you this, Sartorius isn't a country. Sartorius is a whole world. Just imagine a lynx standing at the edge of snowy woods in the north, birch splashing in the Selland to the east, furry bumblebees buzzing over the blooming hills of the south, and everywhere you look there are people, the likes of which you won't find anywhere in the world. Yeah, especially now. They are the bravest in battle and the fleetest in dance. They are the bravest in battle and the fleetest in dance. Hundreds of tribes, each with its own legends, songs, heroes, gods, and spirits. I think you're leaving out the part where you, like, torture and kill people for using arcane magic. Or at least the government, the leadership of Sartorius did. I don't know if you did it personally. Now you tell me, could a land like that really have perished because of a few grasshoppers? I won't believe it. Ever. Yeah, you're gonna see for yourself soon. Alright, now your turn. Where do you hail from? Who's your tribe? Let's see. I don't remember my past too well. Who I am, where I'm from. The memories are all hazy. That's tough. That's like having a whole chunk of your soul just torn out. Hope it all comes back to you. Yeah, try putting a spruce cone under your pillow. They say it's very good for your memory. Sounds like it's bad for my face, though. You're from the Oleg clan, right? Tell me about it. Our clan is one of the oldest. Or, I think it's Olesk clan? Yeah, Olesk clan. Our history goes back to a time before Sarkoris was settled, when our ancestors lived in the mountains in the far north. Once their mountain home had become too small for them, they went down to untrodden hills and forests to the south, drove out the monsters and the giants, and founded Sarkoris. Even back then, the Olesks were the first into every battle and the first to build a settlement on their land. People wrote so many songs about our deeds that if I were to start singing them all to you now, we'd be stuck here for a good month. Who routed the Orcish invaders? Who seduced the Fey Queen and stole her tiara? Whose apples are the size of a hair, and whose cider made from those apples can knock a bear out? That's right, it's all us, the Olesks. Giants lived here before your ancestors came. You can't really call those lands untrodden, can you? Oh, you're laugh saying giants are people? They kind of are, yeah. You've seen one with your own eyes? Can't even speak our tongue. They just growl and fart. They may look like humans, but they're dumber than frogs. All they know is eating and fighting. They feast on human flesh, I'll have you know. So don't feel bad for those freaks. Our ancestors were right to cut them down. Whoa, okay. What was your role in the tribe? I was the chieftain, not by right of blood like in some tribes. It takes more than being born in the right family to lead the Olesks. You have to learn their right from our divine patron. Or sorry, earn their right from our divine patron. Ervar, the heavenly griffin, chose me. Olbrich chuckles mirthlessly. Except, as you can see, it didn't do my clan much good. The chieftain's duty is to be with their people, in peace and in war, in life and in death. What did I do? Abandoned them. There's no two ways about it. I missed everything. I slept through everything. Tell me about your patron, the griffin. Erevar, the griffin whose beak has marked the sun and whose talons have raked the moon. Ulberg crosses his arms in a ritual gesture. He is the ancient protector of our clan. From each generation, he chooses one who is worthy of wielding his power and leading his tribe. But ever since I woke up here, he hasn't spoken to me once. No prophetic dreams, no answers, no signs. His power is still with me, so he must be alive. Then why is he silent? He shakes his red mane helplessly. Thank you for your answers. I'm always up for a chat, especially when there's still beer to be drunk. Let's see, that's just... yeah. Alright, I have to go. Soft grass underfoot to you. Let's see what he's got for gear, because I actually don't know. I'm not sure where that's showing as, like, red. There it is. Let's see. Some red armor. Giant strike, protection. What's this? Oops. Lit by the long golden pin. S the word is close. So weapons, unarmed attacks, and astronauts deal full damage to swarms, regardless of their immunity to weapon damage, if any. All the damage direction applies as normal. Nice. If the word is damaged by a storm, they automatically see their saving throw against the storm's distraction ability. That's very nice. Swarms are vicious. Griffin Heart Shifter. Let's... Here we go. Okay. Let's see, power attack. For nature. Also proficient with all of his weapons. Okay. Can get claws as swift action. Cool. Levels, power. The claws get better. Base damage. Shift your claws or forms primary attack is greater. Which remainder form? Oh, okay, nice. And then, okay, that's just the claws progression. Simple weapons, light armor, medium armor. Shields, nice, okay. Some Griffin traces, swift action, cool. That's more of the grand circle. Plus 2 on super there's spear. And plus 2 bonus your strength score. Number of minutes per day equal to 3 plus your shifter level. Doesn't need to be consecutive. Okay. This is it. What's the action? Swift action. Okay. So I can do that in combat without it being like a whole thing. Okay. 10th level. Strength yourselves 4. Here. 6. And spell saving cures. That's pretty nice. Sure spells. Plus 8. 6 meals resistant. Places all improvements to shifter aspect. Okay. You get like bonus feats and stuff. That seems nice. That's the same thing I just read. He's got weapon specialization with claws. Okay, so he's gonna be primarily unarmed. Some other bonus combat feats. What these? As your class levels a bonus to or nature checks. That's pretty nice. Unarmored, not using a shield and conscious. To your wisdom to AC and CMD. Okay. So you get 4th level. Okay, this is like straight up the monk feature. Doesn't apply against. Oh, okay. Apply. What does 2AC apply even against touch attacks? Human shifter is flat-footed. Spellless. Don't sack with a monk, but it's cost me. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, and he's got decent wisdom. Griffin shape. Okay. Griffin lasts for 1 minute. Oh, there's a mythic ability that makes it permanent. Cool. Okay. Using Griffin shape is standard action that doesn't cause attacks opportunity. Number of times per day equal to shift level plus wisdom. Base speed of 50 feet, 2 claw attacks, a bite attack, immunity to ground-based effects. Silence form gains the grapper ability with claw attacks. Is that the one where if you hit with both you can grapple? Melee attack? Oh, just any attempt, any hit. Can also attempt a grapple maneuver. Let's try creature grappled. I don't even know how to grapple in this game. I don't think I've ever tried it. I mean, I know how to do it in Pathfinder, but not the video game. Looks like it's a combat feat, using shifter level as an effective fighter level for the purpose of meeting prerequisites. Cool. Stacking with levels in fighter. 9th level you gain the pounce ability. I think that's the one where you can move and full attack? Wait, charge and full attack. Putting rake if you have the rake ability. Control attack. Damage dice increase. Bite attack, you could select another combat feat. 14th level, you can select a third combat feat, gain a rake. Okay, what is the rake ability? 2 additional claw attacks. Okay, only use it against an enemy at grapple. The creature must start its turn with a grappled enemy in order to use rake. Oh, okay, so if he manages to grapple them, then the following turn does just a lot of damage. Okay, cool. And these are the bonus combat feats. Major and minor forms at will. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what. I assume the Griffin is the major form. I'll have to read the rest of the Wild Chief ability when I got access to his hotbar. Focus, Claw, and Bite. And he's got Power Attack. Oh, I didn't read Shifter's Fury. Okay. Instead of attacking with all natural weapons, you can choose a single primary natural weapon and make a full attack with only that one. Getting a second iterative attack at a -5 as if it was a manufactured weapon. So the natural against secondary attacks and don't benefit from shifter class. Shifter class humanoid form counts as secondary. Doesn't lose any shifter class. Oh, okay. Shifter space attack bonus. Okay, I guess that's like if you have a particular one that's really good. good. I'm hoping like the Griffin aspect actually has the like model change from growing the wings. That'd be really cool. Although if it does, I'll need to hide that cape with the uh, with the mod. I forgot I had a bunch of like good alcohol, which doesn't show up in bulk selling, oddly enough. Actually, is it possible to drink it? I actually never tried. No, no, it's not. Okay. And then this was. I think there were actually some decent things from vendors inside here that I wanted. I've actually got some money now. Wounds, moderate wounds. Did I buy all the cure light wounds ones? No, I didn't. Okay. Let's activate just the. Oh, I forgot about this quest. Whenever I sleep outside the walls of the Defender's Heart, I'm plagued by terrible dreams. Can you help me? The priest studies your face carefully. You look tired, but otherwise entirely healthy. If we were anywhere else, I'd simply tell you to get some rest, but we are on the border of the world wound, and I am all too aware of what's happening to you. As you know, the wound is a rift between Galarian and the Abyss, and all the evil that feeds the Abyss does the opposite in our world. It feeds on Galarian. So it is that even when we cannot see demons near us, our ultimate foe, the Abyss, is always surrounding us. Many soldiers fighting in the world wound experience similar things. They suffer terrible nightmares, get no peace, and sometimes even lose their minds. But we are trained to help you with this affliction. By the will of Abadar, I have consecrated an altar here. The god's grace permeates the space around it, soothing one's soul and quieting thoughts during rest. So if you find your nerves are fraying, seek out a holy place like this. Approach it, and all the corruption will be cleansed from you. Nice, okay. Are you selling? Oh, that's the Blood Rager one, that's right. Remembered I kind of wanted the Icy Protector in case I ever give Ember the Ice Plant Hex, since that would actually give her a lot of AC bonus, but it is a lot of gold to get it. This is AC. 5 armor bonus. It's whatever his dex is. Oh, is it a Great Ring of Protection? Okay. I mean, I guess I could go to someone else, but don't want to spend too much gold right now, just because I... Oh, right, there were, actually, one of the important things I need is the scroll making things. Oh, were they ingredients? Yeah, here, yeah, the scroll scriber's kit, that's it. Let's see, need that. Well, oh, do I already have the second level scroll scribe? Okay. Oh, but Nenio is going to be able to make third level ones pretty soon, so do that. Alchemist kit. Oh, that's the third level alchemist kit. Oops. Third level scroll scriber's kit. I think I had a quest to talk to Irvath about. I thank you for saving the esteemed citizens of Canabris, even though not all of them deserve to be saved. May Iomade forgive my words. Erebeth casts a meaningful look at Count Arende, sitting at a nearby table. I don't really mean that, of course. I just never fail to be astounded by the way that good people seem to perish, while the not-so-good prove to be incredibly, amazingly enduring. Even so, the Count did offer me his aid. Can't be all that bad. Yes, that's not like him at all. Joining the Crusades is a tradition among Mendevian nobles, but Darren Arende was never too keen on fighting demons. The Count has a certain reputation in Mendev. He's not a pleasant individual by any means, but he's not known for any particular villainy either. The Count enjoys a life of leisure, surrounded by a gaggle of sycophants who are always eager to badmouth the Queen at his command. He likes settling scores, too. There was a hero of the First Crusades, Sir Lant, a kind and honest man. After the end of his glorious career as a soldier, he became a wise mentor to the younger generation. He ran afoul of the Count somehow, perhaps by lecturing him about his idle lifestyle and a lack of purpose. When Sir Lant died, the Count managed to buy a portion of his estate and ordered the knight's helmet to be reforged into a chamber pot. And of course, he didn't keep this little joke private. The Queen was particularly affronted by it, because Sir Lant used to be her most loyal comrade in arms. I was there receiving an assignment from Her Majesty and witnessed the exact moment she found out about the helmet's fate. It's a small thing, but I could see the Queen's anguish at the travesty that had been made of her friend's legacy. That's what our Count is like as a person. As for his talent for survival, do you know the story of Heaven's Edge? He was the only member of his family to escape with his life when the demons unleashed a magical plague at the Arende estate. Why is he trying to provoke the Queen? Who knows? It could be some family matter. The Count is Her Majesty's cousin twice removed or something like that. But I think he simply enjoys infuriating people. Crusaders and Iomede's servants especially. Thank you for telling me all this. My pleasure. Sorry you had to endure my grumbling. Watching these things happen in my city has put me in a foul mood. I found Jaina Aldori, like you said. Yes, thank you. It's good to have her back. We need every fighter we can get. I suppose it's asking too much to want fighters that are sober as well. What is our strategy for the attack on the Grey Garrison? I shall lead the rest of my forces in a frontal assault. This will distract the enemy enough to let you use the secret passage and reach the Wardstone. Destroy it before the demons turn Iomede's gift into a weapon of the Abyss. Most of the allies you found will join my forces. You can expect a certain amount of support from them. The problem with Desnans is that you never know what to expect from those daydreamers. Their honorable prior, Rumian, claims has had a vision in which his goddess was putting demons to sleep. I'd like to hope it wasn't merely a dream. The Order of the Flaming Lance counts among its members both valiant knights and masters of the occult. We are about to test an experimental ritual they developed. Should it all go according to plan, your party will have a serious advantage during the battle at the Grey Garrison. In these dark days, the most unlikely allies join forces to fight the common foe. All tieflings are treated with prejudice in Canopers, let alone the smugglers and thieves of their kind. And yet, they are on our side, and I'll make sure their contribution is not forgotten after the victory. They'll be of little use in open combat, but they'll help you spot secret doors and warn you about traps. Go. May Omade keep you safe. Let's see. Did that actually... where was it? Oh, this I wanted to look at because I actually care a lot about it. Um, it's something that I think I know where it is. Um, but I want to make sure so I don't miss it. Right, okay, I remember now. Okay, was it safe execution I was thinking of? Just wanted to make sure I didn't, like, get the quest to start the Grey Garrison attack started and not realize it. I don't think I have. I actually don't even know if I can, if this hasn't happened yet. Oh, right, I was going to talk to Foreign for his quest as well. The elf's pale, beautiful face bears an expression of melancholy detachment. Who may I help? I met Kaelessa. Thorn's melancholic expression remains calm, but his entire body tenses. His fingers wrap around the handle of his weapon. Under what circumstances? I hope you seize the opportunity to kill her. Are you certain of your allegations? Thorn lowers his head and says in a hollow voice, I am. Her misdeeds are terrible and proven with absolute certainty. She claims she doesn't serve the demons. Of course she does. In an attempt to buy her life, she would stoop to the boldest and the most egregious of lies. Whose word do you trust? Hers or mine? Kind of hers so far, honestly, given some of the stuff you've said. I let her go. After giving you a saddened look, Thorn stares off into the distance. Your decision is regrettable. I'm afraid that in doing so, you've condemned her many future victims to death. I suppose it means that bringing this hunt to a close falls upon my shoulders. Good fortune to you. Storyteller, Great Garrison.
Follow my steps.
I think I've done all the inventory stuff I need to do. Oh, it was Nanio, I think, has a companion quest as well. At this point, could be wrong. Girl, I am pleased with you. I asked you to bring me to safety, and that's exactly what you did. Indeed, having a follower to aid me is most efficient and, frankly, pleasing. With you on hand, I shall conquer new horizons, plumb the depths of knowledge hitherto unknown, and scale the dizzying heights of future discoveries. What I mean is, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude. I foresee immense potential in our future cooperation. Happy to help. Hand in hand, we will unravel the greatest mysteries inaccessible to the minds of ordinary people. Just imagine it. I, leading the way, proudly staring into the faces of the gods themselves, and you, my loyal follower, walking behind me every step of the way, writing down my deepest thoughts and admiring the profundity of my intellect. If we hold hands, you won't be able to go in front of me and lead the way. You are the catalyst, which, when it reacts with my intellect, will allow the latter to grasp the very essence of the universe itself. Do you always express your delight so effusively? What? Who are you? Nania stares at you for a while, bewilderment in her eyes, then it is replaced by recognition. Oh, yes, my new follower. So what am I supposed to do? Oh, yes, I must provide some verbal encouragement for your as-yet modest achievements and try to induce you to strive for more of such encouragement. That is the principle that underpins any training. She frowns, but only for an instant. Ah, I see. Your modest nature was unsettled by the overabundance of my gratitude. I do apologize for putting you in such an awkward position. I will never praise you again, unless I forget. But let's get back to the business at hand. Your new assignment will be to take me to the inconspicuous ruins that are located in an even more inconspicuous valley lying between Canopus and Dresden, as soon as is reasonably practicable. I'll mark the place on your map with a large red cross so you won't forget it. What's so special about these ruins near Canopus? I'm glad you asked. This is my greatest hypothesis, my secret project, and I won't pass up the opportunity to share it with you, because you are my most loyal follower, and you are worthy of possessing such knowledge. Nea rubs her nose. And also because you were the first person to ever ask me about it. Some time ago, I was walking around the border of the whirlwind, and I met a strange person. He was wearing a frayed gray robe, and his face was hidden behind an odd white mask. Of course, I didn't miss the opportunity to ask him about the reasons for his absurd appearance. And do you know what he said to me? He said, "I am the answer, but what is the question?" Then he walked off in the direction of the whirlwind. The next day, after I had already forgotten about the first encounter, I had another similar encounter. This time I met an elven woman, judging by the pointy ears sticking out from behind the mask. "I am the answer, but what is the question?" she said, before taking off toward the whirlwind. And then I realized. Everything became clear to me. Now, I know a mystery when I see one. Consider this one of my myriad talents. Annie rubs the tip of her nose. After all these geysers weren't simply on their way to a costume party, were they? After examining several maps, I determined that they were all heading in one direction. To a place not far from Canopus. A place which is marked as Nameless Ruins, even on ancient Sarkorian maps. That's where I need to go. Unraveling the secret of that place will be my greatest discovery. It will secure my place in history, or perhaps even in legend. How do you know where we have to go? Do you know how to find a beehive in the forest? You need to catch 2 bees, set them free in 2 different locations of the forest, and remember the directions they fly in. Then you take a map and draw lines showing the bees' routes. The place where the lines intersect will mark the location of the beehive. Fascinating, yes? By the way, forest bees do not make honey. I used the beehive principle here too. For a couple of months, I tracked the strange people in the masks and observed the direction in which they were traveling. I collected the coordinates, mapped their estimated routes, and made a discovery. All the routes intersected at the Nameless Ruins not far from Canopus. What do you expect to find there? I haven't the slightest idea. If I knew it was hidden there, I wouldn't be so eager to go. These ruins aren't very far from Canopus. You could easily get there by yourself. Why do you need me? Anyways, eyes seem ready to pop out of their sockets in surprise. Don't you see? This is a legendary, secret place. Who knows what may happen to me after I lift the veil and uncover the workings of the universe? My mortal body may be unable to contain all that knowledge. Or perhaps I will ascend and become equal to the gods themselves. I need you to write down everything that happens and report my fate to the interested parties in Absalom. And don't forget to praise me as I deserve while you're there. Well, I'm not going to discourage her. That's all I wanted to know about your task. Well, now you know, so off we go. Nania frowns. Did I just make up a rhyme? Perhaps I've discovered a poetic talent in myself. Let's conduct an experiment. Quickly, say any word and I'll try to find a rhyme for it right away. Science. That's when thinkers make alliance. Intellectual defiance. Not the best rhymes, don't you think? Well, this experiment was unsuccessful. We learned that I have no poetic talent after all. I wasn't bad on the spot. But it's no reason to despair. Having a gift of poetry in addition to my inexhaustible intelligence would have been a little too much. Besides, I am catastrophically busy. I have no time to spend on writing poetry. Okay. Tell me about yourself. I am an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet-to-be-recognized scientific luminary, future author of the Encyclopedia Galarianica, and rector of all of Absalom's universities at once. Future rector, I should say. Nato speaks in one breath as if reeling off a practice monologue. That information should be enough to satisfy your curiosity, because I doubt I will be here to tell you more than that. Or be able to. You see, the brain of any given individual can contain only a limited amount of facts. I only expend my memory on things that are truly important. The laws of thermodynamics, divine esoterica, planar geography, things that will lead Galarian to a brighter future. And he erupts her nose. Besides, if I make a great discovery, but I won't be able to remember it because my memory is full of outdated or useless information. What a nightmare that would be. What a loss for the whole of Galarian. Oh, where are you from? That information is irrelevant. I've decided to forget it. How did I become a scientist? If the information is irrelevant, decided to forget it. You have a circle tattooed on your shoulder. What does it mean? Oh, that. I do not remember the circumstances of its creation, but I like it. I prefer to think of it as a zero. No, nothing. A center point, an origin of coordinates. It reminds me of how much of the unknown world there is to explore. Don't you remember how you got this tattoo? That information is irrelevant. I've decided to forget it. How can you just decide to forget an important piece of information? This is just one of my many talents. The secret is to stop thinking about the thing you want to forget. The main thing is not to remember anything you don't need, to filter it, to get right to the essence. I'll teach you someday, unless I forget. Do you remember your parents, your past, or is that all irrelevant too? All of it is irrelevant on the grand scale of world history. I have no reason to remember such things. What? What were you talking about? What's this encyclopedia you're working on? The Encyclopedia Galarianica will be published in 100 volumes, 1,000 pages each, plus the author's addenda, appendices added by future co-authors, and critical commentaries. Addenda indexation is still in question. I look slightly embarrassed. I just like the number 100, but I'm not sure I'll be able to keep up with the established word limit. It will be a magisterial piece of scholarship that will become a part of the mandatory curriculum of every educational institution worth mentioning. In it, I intend to describe every object, item, event, fact, and personality that is present on, or at least somehow related to Galarian. My calculations show that I have completed no more than 1% of this monumental book. I'll stop torturing you with questions for now. What were we talking about? I have to go. He produces a crumpled piece of paper from under his sleeve and takes some notes on it. This conversation lasted approximately 5 minutes. By the way, did you know this is the exact same amount of time the Inquisitors of Canabras need to find a defendant guilty? But to shake off Inquisitors chasing you takes 5 times as long. That experiment proved that running while clad in heavy armor is not burdensome for them at all. Yeah, I have a lot of practice. Hey, how's it going, Harland?
Let's head out.
Let's take a very, very needed rest. Just got home from dinner. Oh, nice. I hope it was good. Oh, it's been really good. I mean, it was already one of my favorites. Had some connection issues today through OBS, but it seems to be stable so far now. I don't know if Twitch is going to consider it all one video or not. I hope it does. two-part VODs all the time. From stuff like that, or just, Oh, that makes sense. Okay. I think this one's gonna be like 4 at least, unfortunately. I might see if I can stitch them together. Um, I don't know if I have the software for it though. Yeah, this is the first stream where I've had that issue though, so hopefully it won't be a consistent thing. Uh, Spellbook. Oh wow, post respec, it's so nice having 6 casted first level spells instead of like 2. That's right, okay. Oh, I need to actually change up the buff setup a little bit, probably. Says minute per level. This actually lasts as long as Mage Armor. Okay, yeah. Awesome. Last again. Only a minute. Okay, so that one will be automated. Oh, not sure why those are showing up. Not actually that archetype. I thought there was another thing he had. I don't remember what it's called. Oh, I think it's like the Griffin aspect or something. It might just not show up though. I'll just do my best to remember. Alright. Oh, right. Got the strange. Okay. Demons were killed recently, no doubt about that. But it's not clear if it happened here or if the bodies were brought here from elsewhere. The first time I had this happen, I thought it was a bug and I rested again and then they were gone. But I think it's a thing that's supposed to happen. Or not, I know it's a thing that's supposed to happen. Oh wait, have I? Oh, it's no problem at all. Oh, I forgot I got this. That's a, oh wait, this is a necklace. Never mind. I'll equip that to someone else. Yeah, I like it better. I don't know exactly what it is because like they're pretty much the same. It might just be at a better angle. That is probably part of it too. There's like a lot of tall stuff in Rick Trader, but they have it cut off pretty nicely in Wrath of the Righteous. This is can't help us defend the tavern. Okay, time to go.
Let us be careful.
Erebus. Erebus' sword has been honed to razor sharpness. She is on edge, evident in the way she checks the fastenings on her armor over and over. Thank you for coming to our aid. Ready yourself, the attack is imminent. None of my people know the first thing about magic, so your help will be invaluable. If you'll allow me, I'll advise you to prepare spells that can disarm or distract large groups of attackers. They will swarm us from all sides like rats, so making it hard for them to maneuver is our best bet for dealing with them. Also, please keep in mind, according to my sources, a master alchemist called Othurubo has recently arrived in the city. He's a well-known character among the demon worshippers. We don't expect him to show up personally. Thanks to him, the cultists have been able to prepare a whole cart full of incendiaries. They will try to burn the defender's heart to the ground. The arsonists are their main target. The arsonists are the main target. Keep an eye on them and take them down first, or they'll burn the ground out from under our feet. Alright, what's the situation? We're primed and ready to defend this place. The enemy is keeping quiet, but don't be fooled by the lull. Demons have the tavern surrounded. They could strike at any moment. Alright. Apsu, you teach me that even the smallest fortifications can become indestructible strongholds in the path of evil. Stand with us in this battle. I didn't actually think he would change that line. That's pretty nice for the god your character follows. Gigantic wings beat somewhere far away, and metallic scales ring with a silvery chime. Apsu has heard your prayer. Iomade, help us all. This battle won't be easy. Alright, I definitely want to see what Ulrich is like as a frontline, because he's new to me. And I actually don't love many of his spells in this encounter right now, but Ember's Sleep Hex is fantastic for this, so... yeah, I think that's about it. You've arrived at a time of a very long combat. Oh man, are there already some of the alchemists here this time? Did they change this at all? I don't know what this is in front of the gate. That's actually... I haven't seen that before. But you know what? I think that's Blade Barrier. It might have been cast by one of the Flaming Lance Knights. Script shape. Shift or pause. Script aspect. swift action. Get an aura that improves things. Get strength. Okay. This is also swift action. Yes. Okay, that's perfect. So go Griffin shape. This is AC right now, anyway. Alright, 19. Pretty good. Oh, his portrait changes too. Nice. Alright. Oh, I didn't apply buffs before I stepped outside. Put mage armor on. Actually, not sure if I could anyway, since party members weren't with me in the hub area. Action this, turned action to do that. Okay. Is that not... Where did I... Oh, right. Okay. Did I... I did take the potent magic, right? Yes. Okay. Wasn't sure if it actually changed the tooltip or not. Okay, yeah, that is what I thought. It looks like it is Blade Barrier. I didn't actually know any of the allies cast that. That's really nice. Schnuck.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Alright, roots, right? Yeah. Okay. Maybe I was too far away for that to work. Did it? Oh, it didn't do the animation. Weird. Which I think Goldberg is fine right where he is. Although, cover more of that gap. Everyone, please stop walking into your friend's blade barrier. You can wait for them to come to you. Still trying to get him to go around that way. I would really prefer not to from outside the blade barrier that the game was so nice to give to me. Oh, apparently that extends a little further than I thought. Okay. Well, right here's okay then. Also, that apparently doesn't count as a ground effect? Oh no.
Cover me, all right?
Should actually just had him go upstairs, which I guess I can still do. He just won't be as far up there. The guards are way too mixed up with cultists there. Alright, where's that dredge that you've already hit? Oh, how many dredges are there? Weird. Alright, I'll just get him out of the cloud. Oh, that's gonna last a few rounds though. What? Are there any Okay, there actually aren't any allies left over here because they all died. Alright. Wolf, please don't... Oh, I pressed the wrong button trying to get him to 5-foot step. That's on me. Can you... No, no, no. Stop it. Ugh. Alright, that's annoying. I really need the enemies to come inside because, like, the... Like, targeting and moving over there, it seems to get messed up. Because it's like... There's like a border with the accessible area over there. Any enemies up here? No. No, they're all just over here. Scrolls do I have? Do I have anything helpful? Not really. Oh, well, died. Okay. I think I might actually restart this combat because things just kind of became awful. I can only save myself a standard action by casting that right now. Let's put grease on my bar too. Also, I noticed that it seemed to be mixing up uh, some names, because it was saying Apsu's Blessing was dealing damage to Woljif. I think it even said Apsu's Blessing, like cast the Sinking Cloud, even though that is a Dretch doing that, not like a spell effect. Just less minute per level. Okay. Let's throw that actually on Obrig. I think that'll be more useful there. These Dretches are gonna drop 3 Stinking Clouds on me, aren't they? Awful. I think they have concealment as well, actually. Even though they've already used their spell-like ability, I think they kind of tend to do more damage than just the regular guys, so let's take them out. Unfortunately, I don't get to pick targets after the first for full attack. Can't imagine how bad Stinking Cloud smells if it makes you nauseated enough for it to be a condition. Okay, some of the arsonists have shown up. So I should move him out of the cloud at least, so it'll wear off, and just to a place where they'll still have to get past him. Could you get far enough to sleep one of these guys? No. Medium range. Thick. Yeah. Oh good, the sinking cloud's gone. Alright. Let's see if we can get rid of at least one of these arsonists.
Endure this.
You just critical missed twice. wondering if I should not bother bringing a dedicated healer to this fight. Just a couple more rounds of nausea.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Make every strike count.
And the enemies are doing weird stuff over there. Don't know what's going on. This is a new problem for me.
Precision and grace.
Oh, it was close enough. Oh, missed that guy. Oops.
Time to share your treasures.
Alright. Sleep, but I kind of want actually to be gone.
You won't survive.
So I think they're actually a trigger for battle progressing. Just as planned. Alright, finally not nauseated. Make sure I'm not missing any other arsonists. Yeah, night. Appreciate you stopping by. Oops. Drop grease here and see if I can just get enemies stuck in the blade wall. Although if that happens, I might have to just wait for them to. Well, nah, I can hit them with range attacks if it comes to it. Aren't there some up here or no? There's one. Okay.
Endure this.
Oh, I don't think he's going to reach there. No, he's not. I really wish it would just not move the character if they don't reach from clicking on. Alright, another wave of enemies coming in. Oh, this guy's new, I think. Ah, okay, it's because I didn't um, clear out the Tower of Estrad early. Nice. I don't actually know what that lower nature check was for. Remember. Oh, we need to get this Dretch asleep as soon as possible. Do not need another stinking cloud on my hands. Oh, good. Alright. Are there any more of those? It looks like it's just the one. Can't quite reach, but I can get closer. Don't remember if being prone actually lets you be sneak attacked. No, it's not. Okay, good to know.
Make every strike count.
Oh, there was another one. Oh, that's such a horrible spot, too. Oh, I got Ulrich again. He's spending so much of this battle nauseated. I feel like I should have brought Camellia for the Aura of Purity, but it's such a small aura compared to the scale of this fight that it might not have been that helpful. Oh, I think those neophytes that were in there just got killed by the... Alright.
I will see to your demise.
Oh, I hope that's not in the cloud. See? Oh, one of them's... Okay. I don't think that's actually out of the cloud. It's not. Where are the... Oh, they're over here. Okay. Can't quite reach them. Or that. Let's just get closer. Okay. It's honestly kind of hard to make use of like any melee characters in this fight. Oh, you're flat-footed. I can at least sneak attack you. Oh, land's nauseated. That is a problem. Dretch down here still asleep. Yes, okay. I was worried that one of the guards had hit, but does not seem to be the case.
Precision and
Okay, I'll just go up here. Oh wow, he's actually very low. Still in the cloud apparently. Alright. Nauseous for 5 rounds. It's probably be over by the time that happens. I assume he can't use a potion while he's nauseated. Oh, I don't think he can use one while he's in griffin form. Okay, that's actually important knowledge. Let's sheer go away. That grease is putting in work though. I never liked this fight a ton. I hope it's not like really dull to watch it. Alright, the cloud's gone at least, so I can start making my way up there. Let's go heal. We'll break up a little. Just a very little bit, apparently. Actually, I think I'd rather have Ulbrich make his way down here than have Darren make his way up there. Because they really are. The dretches in particular are literally stinkers. Yeah. Unfortunately, Flight in Path of the Righteous only makes you immune to ground effects rather than letting you, like, fly over things. This is not going well this time. That's gonna be very unhelpful. Let's just magic missile. I guess the vulnerability curse was super helpful here, but it's something. Till it's close enough. I don't want him to slip on the Gervise though, and it's like kind of hard to tell exactly where the edge is. There we go. Oh, that blade barrier went away. Alright, took out at least one of them.
You've crossed the wrong line.
Took a long time for another one of those guys to show up. Oh, whoops, I thought that was the arsonist. Well, easier for Wolchif to take the guy out now, I guess. Wait, why did it go all the way up here? What? I might have misclicked. Ow. Okay, I forgot they have reach weapons. Grease is a hilarious spell. Flat-footed? No, okay.
Die already.
You won't survive me.
Oh no, slumber wore off. Ah. That's something I definitely should have paid attention to. And it was right after I accidentally set my character up there also. Ugh. Alright, I need you to just go back down here.
Surrender or else!
Cover me, alright?
Endure this.
At least say that Grease is very good in this fight.
I'll make short work of this.
She's nauseated for so long.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Wow, alright.
Make every strike count.
Remember if you had. Use magic device.
Out of my sight.
Holy shit, Ulbrich is actually active again. Oh, I am too surprisingly. That I guess more rounds passed than I realized.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. I will see to your demise.
Please kill this. Oh, right. Should have used the cantrip. If that is Griffin form actually ran out. This is like the sloppiest I've ever done this fight, but I think it'll work out.
Endure this!
That was a lot of damage. Not quite enough to take him out, though. Oh, there's a little dog over there. So we'll just get in here and use the fact that he's immune to ground effects to his advantage. Alright, I keep forgetting to turn it on. Oh, there's more dredges. I didn't even notice. I don't remember there being dredges in this fight at all. I don't know if they were added or if I just forgot. No. Go this way. I really wish I had taken Dimensional Slide for like this fight alone. Actually spread out just a bit in case the target looks juicy enough for a sinking cloud. Rig has that handled over there. I'm gonna move Bulgith this way.
Make every strike count.
Huh. It looks like they were casting their sinking clouds, but they didn't. I don't know if they did if the, like AI had them just do the thing where if you click a target when you're out of range, they'll like move you that way and then not do it. Let's just heal Wilbur again. Oh, I guess he wasn't close enough to full attack any of the other ones. Oh no, they're still casting Sinking Cloud. Oddly enough, that's not the worst place I could have gone. Come on. Ah. Alright, got one of the dredges. Oh, I should have used my things to buff the saves. Christ, we'll jump on fire. Oops. Alright, just really need to avoid another sinking cloud, so I'm gonna just put everything land has into this dredge. The Minotaur is going to be an issue, I'm sure. Just I've wondered for like the entire time I played this game if this Tavern Defenses bar is bugged, because I've never actually seen it move even with the Tavern getting hit. Starting targets, Minotaur Slayer. Yes. That's not what I meant to do. Well, I guess it works. Oh, okay. That worked. That's a big deal.
them for me.
You won't survive me.
Holy shit, that was a lot of damage. Alright. We take those. That has to be terrifying. Just having this like slippery spot with a griffin just ripping everyone apart. Alright, you stop. Or not. Oh wait, that didn't wake up the... Okay, good now. Alright. This is 42 save. Okay, 10 plus base attack bonus. What is your base attack bonus? Plus 8? Or is this plus 1? Okay, so it'll be plus 7. Damage ability modifier. It's 12. Plus weapons critical multiplier. Plus 14. Okay, so DC 24. What's your fortitude save? Plus 9. Alright, not bad chances. Let's give it a shot. Perfect. Okay.
Endure this.
I need to really work on accidentally turning on toggles on my avatar. There we go.
Precision.
Oh, I didn't even notice that sinking cloud happened over there. Okay, I thought I had taken care of all of it. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'd slept that dredge and then accidentally woke them up. Yeah, I'm nauseated.
Make every strike count.
Oh no, that was the one that had slipped on the grease before, I'm pretty sure, and I just forgot they're still there. Okay, this guy's gonna go.
I'll make short work of this.
There's still any yellow over here? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Well, beyond his range, but yeah, let's actually just get him way over here.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Out of my sight.
Okay. I think there were a couple cultists left, but I suppose certain targets are what determine whether the battle is over or not. 25 rounds, though. Whoa, or 24, I guess. Since that was the bottom of round 24. Would have been a nightmare to resolve that on the tabletop. Victory! Canobras bites back and our teeth are sharp. Erebeth is glowing with zeal, and she raises her fists in triumph. Now we take the fight to them. I swear on my tail, that was a great battle. The cultists won't forget that anytime soon. Those who survived, I mean. That's right, we taught them a lesson. Well, what are our losses? Minimal. The battle wasn't easy, but thanks to you, we chewed them up and spat them out again. They thought they could break us, but they only bolstered our spirits. Will there be another attack? I doubt it. Demons aren't famed for their organization. We'll strike a blow at the Grey Garrison long before they regroup for a new assault. Well, congratulations on the victory. Wouldn't have been possible without you. That reminds me, we found this among the attacker's remains. This trophy rightly belongs to you. Nicely done. Now our goal is to rout the demons in the Grey Garrison, just like we did here. Okay. What does that do? I don't remember. Ah. Alright, well, now that that battle is finally over, I think this is as good a place as any to end the stream for tonight. Ran a little bit longer than I intended, but that's okay. Thank you to everyone who stopped by, and have a great one. Actually, let's see. I keep forgetting about this. I should see if there's anyone I can raid out to. Why no? Actually, I've again forgotten how to actually do this, so I promise I will look it up before next time. Um, and that next time should be this Wednesday at 8 p.m. So far, the Wednesday and Friday 8 p.m. schedule has worked pretty well for me, and I'm hoping I can keep it going in the future. Um, have a good one, everyone.